Hey everyone, Forever2 here, and welcome back to Reverse 1999 for part 2, or it might be finale. I'm not sure how long this will take. And we're in Cosmic Overture. Unfortunately, I took a bit of an absent leave. I was recuperating, or at least resting a bit, because work and making this video, or any videos that I make here, is proven to be exhausting. And I may come in late, and, well, let's just say I've been too exhausted to do anything really, not even gaming. So, I'm here because apparently I only have about either 5 to 4 days left until the event is gone, and I unfortunately missed out on doing Hisabeth's little story, so my bad guys, I'm sorry. So it seems that Kiperina is already out as well, only for a few days I guess. So we're going to be continuing on with part 11, Poems Come by Chance. So, yeah. I'm just trying to keep up until... Let's see how far I will go in this video. Because I will always do maybe 2.5 hours, maybe, but let's go. Alright, I'm back in the game, and I'm back in doing things, and I'm sorry for Kiperina, but I will have to snot pull. Because I know that there are some more interesting characters up in a later date. I just don't have enough. So I know, I'm rambling. I'm rambling. I know. I'm just too tired for right now. But I want to start on this, so let's go ahead and continue on. And I hope you guys like the video as well. Yeah, it's been about a couple of weeks for me. Silence has weight, like sand piling, layer on layer, one on one's chest. Eventually, he can suffocate. The sobs barely register. 2 or 3 snuffed out before they can burst.
I will complete my mission.
Aww. She speaks with clarity, as if making a solemn vow.
And if I successfully come back with the data, I'll consider joining the Plus. But I can't make a decision now. I need more time to think.
For how long, though?
I will stay until my job is done. You don't have to worry about that. That is what Mr. and Mrs. Kozlov and my friends in the circus would all want. It is the right thing to do. If you'll excuse me, I should return to my training. I'll see you later. She's
already on the move before the last word is spoken, leaving behind another layer of suffocating silence. It doesn't take long before someone else tries to wriggle out from it too.
Us too. Need to double check the warehouse inventory. Might find something useful.
Wait, haven't we done that already?
They just want to leave.
Alright, we'll let you know if we find anything.
They leave the room one after another. In the corner, Voyager seems entirely unsure of what to do.
Join them if you want. I have some unfinished business.
She's awfully curious. Moments later, the last light-footed silhouette exits the room. The familiar gold glint rests at the far end of the hallway, her head lowered against the wall. Voyager tries to approach but hesitates, stopping mid-step. She looks around to make sure the hallway is empty, then lifts her violin onto her shoulder.
Alia.
Ali? Oh, yeah. The music strings and her voice twist together like a trembling thread, calling her friend to turn around.
Was that you? Did you just say my name? You weren't up to...
As she sees those flickering sparks, her voice falters. Then, in a heartbeat, Voyager resumes her usual appearance.
Stars. Good. Alia. Happy.
Aww. Hisabeth has the office to herself for once, but the progress she had hoped would come to her is still elusive. After yet another failed calculation, she sets her pen down and reconsiders her goals.
These calculations need to be finished today. The teleport ritual requires the caster to recite the location. It could be understood as calibrating in a way. Let's continue with that thought. The destination must be preset, and the ritual cast through incantation. But the further the distance, the harder it is to stay on target. If only there were an arcane reaction strong enough and unique enough to calibrate to.
It's only then that she notices the strangeness of the moment, which is abruptly broken by the arcane energy monitor as it lets out an ear-splitting alarm. A blinding light flashes across the entire screen, then cuts out. The instrument's detection radius is small, barely beyond the nearby hallway. And it busted. She narrowly avoids a full-on collision. I can't read fast. Luckily, she catches herself using the girl's shoulder. What was I going to say? Doorway. Oh, look at this. Another good thumbnail with the snake on her head, and the music sets in. I love that.
What happened? Are you alright, Miss Isabeth?
Was that you? Did you cast that arcane skill just now? No, those energy levels were too high for you, beyond most arcanists. Who was with you just now?
It was Voyager.
Voyager?
Mm-hmm.
He was just trying to make me feel better. Did it interfere with your experiments? I apologize, Miss Isabeth. I promise it won't happen again.
Hey, don't be like that.
She just left. If you want to find her, I'll go with you.
Are you saying she was the one that cast that arcane skill?
No, she was just playing a violin.
Yes. It was so pretty. It was like
a neutron star.
It's obvious that the concept is beyond Kiperina. She tilts her head expectantly.
It's a type of highly magnetized star that emits powerful beams that can be traced to show us its precise location. We call them the beacons of space.
So I like her eyes, but it's a shame that I did not get Elizabeth, no matter how much I pull.
Such a strong arcane reaction would be so bright that it'd be trivial to locate even from an extreme distance.
I don't know much about space, but it sounds like a difference between finding a star in the sky and looking for the sun. But then the universe is also very big. I imagine if you were looking from far enough away, even the sun would seem small.
Mad, I'm afraid you're right. When comparing all the stars in the observable universe, our sun is far from the largest or brightest, only the closest. We can't assume proximity in our case.
You don't know how I ramble on when I do try to speak. That's because my head was hurting a bit, and now my head is hurting even worse because she is talking despicable nonsense of science. But I love science and space, so.
But then, there's still got to be a way, no?
Capturing the fleeting aura, she propels a new train of thought forward.
Before the storm arrives, the levels of arcane energy in all affected areas will be greatly amplified. But what about places that won't be affected? Perhaps then the trick will not be to look for the light in darkness, but for the darkness in the light. Like finding a dim bulb in a string of Christmas lights.
Elizabeth places her hands on Kiperina's shoulders and makes a promise.
If that's the case, I can adjust the portion of runium in order to focus the disc precisely on placets. If this works out, then I guarantee you will arrive home safe and sound.
2 months before the storm. We're getting close, y'all. And it's still...
Understood. Take care.
Part of 11. She ends the call now and waves at the silhouette working her way. Walking.
What are you up to? I've been communicating with the garrison in Mirny. They've picked up some abnormal critter activity during their patrols. Another batch of residents is set to evacuate too. I'll head over to help them shortly. What about you? Your geological survey? Are you staying at the branch, or will you head back to HQ?
Haven't found anything that's worth digging up yet, but I've decided to give it another try. Should be back here in time for the evacuation.
Oh my God.
Though I'm hoping to stick around for my little apprentice. She said she'll only give us her decision on joining Laplace once she's back from her mission. I can't wait to hear the good news. You still pretending not to care?
My concern, whether it exists or not, will have no tangible effect on their results. I just hope they don't kill themselves for nothing.
Elizabeth is planning a final teleportation test the day after tomorrow. I'll be observing from the meeting room. You know, the one we always use upstairs? Early in the afternoon.
I'll likely be in Manny by then.
A brief silence follows. In the pause, Winsong deftly shifts the topic to the conspicuous glass tank in the crowd.
Hey, Ulrich. We meet again.
Oh, that's his nickname is the glass tank.
You look even worse than when we last met.
Ah, Miss Winsong. And Pointer? What have we here? Two of our busiest bees working together in the Plessist branch?
Pointer has no idea why Ulrich looks even worse. His expression, as ever, is nigh unreadable, so she simply nods it to him. Ugh.
So when is this humanitarian vacation of yours over? Any interest in sparing a little time to watch something fun?
If by something fun you mean Dimitri's party, then thanks, but no thanks.
No, not that. I told you about it before. Kisabeth's teleport disc experiment.
Oh yeah, Dimitri's terrible party planning.
Ah, yes, that one. You know, word of it is already spreading through HQ and all the other branches.
And? What's the impression?
I wouldn't categorize it as good, but it has certainly become a contentious topic.
At least one of the bigwigs is supportive, Madame Lucy. It seems she intends to keep our experiment going either way. She even invited a prominent string theory researcher to HQ. As I said, even if we don't get the results we hoped for, the work itself can be illuminating.
The silent researcher at last offers a wave to attract the attention of the room.
Excuse me. I have obligations to attend to. Let's talk again later.
She walks off, leaving Ulrich and Winsong to watch her as her figure passes into the hall and away. Several minutes pass, then Winsong gasps.
Bean, I forgot my badge. And Pointer's gone. How am I supposed to get back to the lab? Sorry, Ulrich. Do you mind walking me back? By the way, you didn't answer whether you'll be at Hisabeth's experiment.
He might. He definitely might. I don't know. But again, we're fighting again. Reasons unknown. Alright.
Do you feel ready to discuss it?
Whoa, look at this. Alright. Planetary design enemies look cool. Like an ephemeral moment, then this is a shiny spear. I really like the monster designs in this game as well.
Guns loaded.
But then again, you always hear me this.
Don't be afraid.
That's weird that there's a planet that is look like a peeled apple or spiral peel. Look at the planet there, just going cubicle. Kind of reminds me of the Vexed homeworlds. Oh well.
Don't worry. It's been proven safe.
Is that a
I'll
clock?
be right here.
I just noticed that.
All in moderation. Also, a fragment of truth.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Ooh, first I've seen this helmet. Pretty much the same thing, but with a little bit of
Look at you.
surface.
So broken.
Nice. Perhaps even the stars in the cosmos have songs to sing too.
Although we come from different lands.
Alright. Looks like there's another one of these here. To Camille. Alright, a literature may be divided. Okay, let's read that. So, dear Camille, how long has it been since we last spoke? The long tug of war with the cold drained all my energy. Only today did I manage to warm up enough to dip my tail in ink and write to you. Sylvie is doing well. Maxime and Alexandre always help her think in parallel. Monique, as usual, keeps things under control at critical moments. Serpentes has been showing more and more signs of thought lately. I think it's only a matter of time before he speaks. Helene is sleepier than ever, staying in heated rooms around the clock. As for Chantal and Pierre, they're the same as always. And me, I didn't just hibernate. The local literature has filled the gaps in my collection that Sylvie once ruthlessly discarded. The mellow scenes were deeply moved by these authors' vivid portrayals of suffering and death. Yet even within the darkest themes, the author's exploration of new paths brimmed with vitality, dreams, and a defiant sense of romanticism. Whenever I read the literature to her memories become unusually vivid, and she recalls one line in particular with the striking clarity from Pasternak's February. The truest verses arise by chance tempered in the fire of pain. Of course, there's no way to verify this, and Sylvie would never admit it, but I believe she's the most romantic in our family. Or maybe the second most, after me. I wish you were part of the Dubois family too. Dubois. I think it's Dubois? Yeah. That way you'll truly understand what Sylvie's memories feel like when she sees a shooting star. And I think this is Hisabeth writing to Camille. Alright, to Concerto. Again, 2 months again. There's not much difference in the lab today. Even though others had tried to tidy up the clutter, any attempts at organization are doomed to fail here. Elizabeth pushes the last stack of files to the corner of the table, then steps back to survey her work.
I'm ready. Remember to stay within the safe zone. The medical team is helping with the evacuation, so we need to be extra careful this time.
Miss, are you sure I shouldn't be the one doing this? I've mastered my arcane skill. I'll be able to protect myself.
Aww.
No. Look at all the files here. They might give you a paper cut. It's an unacceptable risk for our astronaut. Even the slightest abrasion could explode under the pressure of liftoff. No need for concern. We've done the simulations and cross-checked the data thoroughly. To aid in the disk's mental preparation, I even read Madame Lucy's speech and some Laplace essays on the scientification of arcane skills.
But...
Kiperina.
Elizabeth's tone is formal, far more serious than she is known for in any other situation. Kiperina's back straightens.
Take the others behind the blast door. I'll use my arcane skill to protect the field as much as I can. In order to maintain communication, you'll need to stay behind that door, or else the signal will be disrupted. But with my arcane skill, the risk should be minimal.
But if something goes wrong, what will you do?
I will take care of myself. The only thing I ask is that you pay close attention to what I do. Because in the worst case scenario, if you find yourself out there alone, you'll need to be able to perform this intuitively.
I don't know if I'm ready.
Maybe, but it's still too early to give up, little astronaut.
She gives her a gentle push on the shoulder, nudging her back. The automatic door begins to close.
But...
She doesn't finish her sentence before the doors shut completely.
Enough talking. We don't have time for any dramatic farewells. Wait, whose idea is this? Couldn't be Pointer's. She packs meticulously. Let me guess. Winsome?
I would assume so. She reads the words on the ID, smiling smugly at her confirmation. I'm about to sneeze.
I knew it. How is she gonna get back into the lab?
Alright, false alarm for sneeze. Before activating the disc, she hangs the unexpected find around her neck.
I'll just have to surprise her with it later.
Meeting room. In the empty meeting room, Ulrich and Winsong take up space on opposite sides of the door. No one feels like sitting at the uncomfortable conference table without a good reason.
Where would you place their odds? Perhaps more importantly, is there any guarantee the data they collect will elucidate meaningful truths behind the storm?
You know as well as I do, Laplace hasn't mastered the art of prediction. We don't offer guarantees. Besides, maybe our demon already knows how this all ends. But I'd rather not. Personally, I hate spoilers.
As do I.
They read my mind. Alright, Ulrich shrugs, about to continue the conversation by mentioning a neat bit of tech he's recently looked into, when a strange but familiar voice cuts in.
Slackers! Slackers!
Who is this?
Yes, I've found the room. Thank you.
Wait, is that a bird? Ulrich's voice modulator stutters for a moment before finally spitting out the name.
Is that Adler?
Adler.
Mr. Ludwig?
Winsong looks stunned. Ulrich, clearly confused, flashes a giant exclamation mark. The raven perch on the monitor's head tilts its own in curiosity.
I'm glad to see you're so devoted to our research, and I thank you for your hard work.
What is this? It's a machine with a stuffed raven. That's Ludwig? Is he remotely here?
I'm here to deliver the storm monitor on behalf of Madame Lucy. Given our lack of resources and time, we were forced to modify an existing device to perform as our monitor. It was originally a robotic assistant, something to set daily schedules and work reminders. You already noticed Adler's voice. It's synthetic, of course.
Every time I play this game, in new chapters, this will get weirder and weirder, and I'm seeing a stuffed raven just talking through this thing. Actually, this is talking through this thing. This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
His colleagues originally developed this machine for him as a humanitarian gesture. It was trained to mimic his voice, an attempt to keep him social. It ultimately proved ineffective in that role, so now it will serve as our monitor.
I wonder why.
I understand. Given the circumstances, recycling resources is wise. Though I struggle to see how a robotic assistant could be a humanitarian gesture.
That's true.
Your appreciation is noted, and I supposed you might. In fact, this vacation Madame Lucy sent you on to Plesetsk is a kind of humanitarian gesture on her part. Perhaps she hopes you'll gain a deeper understanding of the term.
Yeah. The raven, pleased with this silence, offers no further input. Winsong taps a few times on the monitor and smiles at her new discovery.
Mind if I take a closer look? Wow, there are a lot of voice packs programmed into this thing. How to temper steel. Madame Lucy's voice, I'd bet. And then what else is here? Sweetheart? The superstar?
Eh.
Oh, and Sputnik 1 too. Warm and fluffy company.
What?
Who could that be?
I wonder who.
What a waste of time. Why would a monitor need a critter's voice in space?
Really? Critter? Sorry.
Maybe they just put it in for fun. It could be useful to relieve a little stress.
I cannot.
Oh, perfect timing. Hisabeth has entered the testing grounds.
Finally. And there.
Hill report. I activated the disk, but it's not working. There must be an error in its incantation.
Or there could be it's a floppy disk.
Oh, the indicator is red. So then it must still be accumulating arcane energy. It may be calibrating its position within the range I set. But what about all this excess energy? I worry it might not just transport me, but half the office.
Any last words? If you explode, I call dibs on your fish.
Have some patience. It's doing something.
She shakes the disc once or twice, and when she stops, it continues to tremble. Violently. The entire office begins to rattle along with it. The fish in the eco-tank dart anxiously.
Bad news. I don't think any of those fish are gonna survive. Wish me a safe journey.
Oh no. And with this music too. Before the floor starts to ripple, the monitor scoots itself out into the hallway for safety. Winsong slams her back against the wall to steady herself. Looking up, she sees Ulrich's glass tank vibrating, its contents scattering into tiny particles.
Can hear you brainstorming, Ulrich. It's oddly literal.
The sound of shattering glass immediately was Winsong's turn to her colleague, confirming that Ulrich is still secure inside this case. The noise appears to have come instead from a fish tank falling and...
You know, Hisabeth, there's gentler ways to make an entrance.
What the hell? The voices around her, whether in her headset or in her ears, are garbled, twisted by the movement of space. Midair, Elizabeth adjusts her posture and lands squarely onto the trembling table. Aside from the poor fish that were flung from her stone tank, it isn't the worst entrance. What? To be honest, I thought she nuked the entire place. The fish flopping on the floor began to slow, except the one that has landed fortuitously in Urik's tank. Oh no.
Poor fish. I attempted to turn my aquarium into fireproof ceramic to keep it safe, but it looks like it just made it easier to shatter.
How about some shatterproof glass?
Wait.
Mention of her arcane skill triggers a panic. She glances down at the object she'd been handing to Winsome. It's heavier than it should be, but this must be Laplace's first ID badge with a ceramic strap.
Uh-oh, I forgot about this.
Oh?
Luckily, it didn't affect the card itself.
She blinks, letting the shimmer of her arcane skill fade.
That's a unique design. Thanks. It might make for a nice conversation piece.
Ulrich is busy saving the poor fish swimming atop his head, dropping it back into the tank.
Congratulations, Miss Elizabeth. Your results appear more than adequate. Indeed, you have exceeded my expectations.
Is that sarcasm? I can't tell.
Is that Stuffy off his stock for good job? Merci all the same.
Congrats. So does your success here mean my lovely apprentice has a chance to land back on Mother Earth safely?
More than a chance now. Though I'm afraid the adjustments we've made to the process will be impossible to replicate at scale.
Nonetheless, you've convinced me.
The raven rolls toward them on its mechanical perch.
Your application for delayed evacuation is approved.
The cheers in Elizabeth's headset reaches her before she's finished processing the words.
But I haven't even submitted it yet.
Well, you may submit it now.
So, that's why you're back here with that torn-up application form? I gotta tell you, it's impressive you managed to piece it back together.
All eyes fall on the thin sheet of paper, held together with tape and barely legible. Ugh.
At least I learned something from it. Don't teleport paper products without a protective sheet.
We seem so close to success. I will keep training. I need to stay at my best for our lunch day.
Voyager taps Kiperina on the shoulder, doing her best to express her opinion.
I know. I won't push myself too hard. Thanks, Voyager.
We don't have much time left. Remember to rest too while you still can. You should take a day off. Consider it a celebration of our successful experiment.
Actually, I believe Miss Elizabeth already has plans for me. We still have a lot of work to do.
I think I hit something. Kiperina holds her stare on the pondering researcher, expectantly seeking her input.
Plans? Yes, that we do. I need to train you to use the monitor. You will have to confirm the final coordinates on the disk and be able to perform the final safety checks before launching. Oh, I think it may be necessary to implement a particular procedure that Ludwig mentioned. A humanitarian vacation.
We all need a vacation, in all honesty. On to wherever spring stays. Part 13. Looks like we're probably going to say goodbye to Earth for a bit and head to the moon or to space, maybe. Now that we got everything, experiment's been somewhat successful, we'll probably train more, maybe. Kiperina, we'll salute you. "29 hours before the sun. Plessis, Mirny, whatever the name, the towns surrounding the Cosmodrome look more, less the same. They were built to support the nearby research facilities and fall silent along with them. A single snowflake goes unnoticed in the vast white, melting into hot breath.
Allow me. These should be the lost boxes.
So this must be the evacuation.
Leave them, miss. Just tell us which ones should be moved and we'll take care of them. We all got our own jobs to do.
Sure you will. The young soldier bends down and hand Pointer, loading the boxes into the truck one by one with practice speed. Pointer checks the list in her hands and gives a nod. Correct quantity. The second to last batch of supplies is now loaded.
Will you leave with the others tomorrow? Or are you staying on until the final evacuation?
Our orders are to evacuate to Xeno's nearest base tomorrow. How about you? We were responsible for escorting the last staff members from the Placid's Cosmodrome. That place should be empty now, shouldn't it? An evacuation like this has to be for something big. I'm sure you know better than I do. If you can, miss, find somewhere safe. ASAP.
I'm leaving Manny tonight, just as soon as I help finish with the evacuation. There are fewer troops around now. Have there been any further orders?
Some were sent to clear the roads. There's been more critters blocking the way lately. I guess the others were assigned to an urgent support mission. So it's just the rookies like me left.
Evacuations can be dangerous. A job like this shouldn't be left to new recruits.
You think so? Honestly, I was hoping for a little challenge. But we're soldiers, we follow orders.
Oh, sorry, I rolled with them little wheel again on my mouse. The engine roars to life, sending up a small flurry of snow from its undercarriage.
Do you need a lift?
Thanks, but I'm going back to check on the evacuation. Be safe.
The truck disappears down the slush-covered road carved through the snow. Pointer heads in the opposite direction, further into the town. And I spy.
So, this is our humanitarian vacation here? An open mining pit?
You've got it.
Why am I a bit?
It's nearby and easy to reach. I can't see a reason why we shouldn't come check it out. The only problem is I got the timing a little off. But just you wait. It won't be long now before the Aurora shows up.
She tosses a pebble toward the pit. It vanishes into the dark.
We've recruited a great team from Laplace and the Foundation and worked out the kinks of our teleport disk. If we can just manage to collect some useful data, our future could be brighter than any Aurora.
I hate to be negative at a time like this, but this is still a big gamble.
But we want big today. Didn't you join us to bring about a better future? Just think. Our achievements on this project could pave the way to a promotion or at least a transfer.
Don't try to butter me up with promotion talk. Anyway, it's bad luck to talk like that right before a mission. Worse than bad luck, it's cliché. Strangers coming together to do great deeds, risking mortal peril for the good of humanity. Now, just before the climax, we'll start talking about their motivations and backstories.
It does sound cliché.
All to give the story a twist. When someone bites it in the last act, and then the whole gang is haunted by their last moments of peace together.
Oh, there's a theory about that. What is it called again? Right, quantum entanglement. Where I'm from, there's a book called I Ching that has a similar idea. That the things we do are mirrored in faraway places.
No. After turning several near identical corners, Pointer reaches her destination. A small group of people has gathered by the roadside. The moment they spot her, they wind-chapped faces break into smiles.
How are things proceeding? I'm here to perform a final check on the evacuation.
It's going well. We're all ready to leave. It's just these flowers. We thought about planting them somewhere just so we don't need to carry them. But with the soil frozen over.
Flowers?
Yes, you know, from the seeds you gave us. My daughter planted them just for fun, but they really thrived.
Aww. A little girl bundled in thick winter clothes hoists up her box of treasures to Pointer. Several tall potted sunflowers. Of course.
Mommy said it's really, really difficult.
Yeah, especially sunflowers, really.
It's a miracle. Miss, but you and I did it together.
Aww.
Yes. I suppose it indeed appears miraculous. But how are you going to take them with you? I think it will be a bit too heavy to carry on the road.
We've given away the rest to some of our neighbors. But these are the ones that bloomed the best. It hurts to think we'd just leave them here to die. It's so cold now, and it's getting hard to find food. We know we have to evacuate soon, but no one has told us where we're going or what's next. Despite all the hardship, these seeds you gave us somehow managed to bloom under my daughter's care. Look, they're absolutely radiant. If even these little flowers are ready to fight to survive, how can we give up?
The townspeople shared around her chime in, and the girl beams even brighter, holding the box tight in her arms.
That's true.
She wants to tell them to save their space and energy for more important supplies. Man, I'm yawning so badly. The seeds were a gift from Windsong. Likely altered through an arcane skill. Perhaps already adapted to grow in permafrost. But at this moment, it doesn't seem right to judge these flowers that hold meaning for others.
Thank you. I'm not aware of the local species of flowers here, but I'm certain all the same that these are the most beautiful flowers in Murney. I hope you can find a way to take them with you.
Watching the golden hue of the sunflowers fade into the distance, Porter steps back onto the street. She will check on the vehicle she parked earlier, take one final patrol, and then leave without looking back. Yet Murney is, in fact, just large enough for a chance encounter still to occur.
Hey, am I seeing things? Pointer?
The glint of a Laplace uniform blends into the snow, and she squints until she recognizes the waving figure.
Oh hey, weren't you on vacation? Why are you back here with the evacuation team?
Well, I had nothing else to do anyway, and we need all the help we can get.
I mean, true enough.
Did you hear? There's still a team at Placid's. Ludwig even approved a delayed evacuation for them. I guess they're planning to stay to the very last moment. Can you believe that?
Ludwig actually approved it. They are going to stay in the Cosmodrome?
The news is nothing like she expected. Her voice rises in shock.
Unbelievable, right? That takes a lot of guts. Who would have guessed we had people like that here at Laplace? If you've got time, maybe you should go check on them. See if you can talk some sense into them.
Believe you, she tried. He aims to pat her shoulder, but considering her mechanical components, he lowers his hand halfway.
Anyway, I have a street of houses to check one by one for stragglers, so I've got to get back to it. Oh, it's freezing cold out there. Don't forget to check the components. I'll catch up with you when we get back to the branch.
She once hoped that Ludwig would shut down this absurd plan, a mission with far greater odds of failure than achieving any meaningful goal. But she should have known better. Laplace is filled with the most stubborn people imaginable. They would never give up, no matter how many obstacles stand in their way. The storm is coming. What else is left for her to do? Pointer looks in the direction of the Cosmodrome. The building's obscured by a swirling sheet of light.
Everything is made of atoms. From afar Mount Taihang, it's like a grindstone. The Yellow River is like a belt. And all these things are but dust. In other words, maybe the reason why we are here is only a complete coincidence.
Hold it. Let's just get back to the topic at hand. I think I'm allergic to poetry.
Me too.
Aw, I want to hear the rest.
Aww.
Would you please let him finish?
Yeah.
No way. I think I'd rather take a chance on that lethal backstory cliche. How about you start us off?
The little snakes tilt their heads in unison. Every eye lands inquisitively on name day. He almost wishes for a petrification spell to hit himself.
Sure, what do you want to know? Are you curious about why I chose our loose yet ambitious team?
Loose yet ambitious. That's a good description.
Yeah, she don't care.
You brought it up. Now spit it out. And make it simple.
Maybe I shouldn't have oversold it. I just think you have a good plan. What if this works? What if we do this and it changes the world? And I could be a part of that. It's a tempting thought, don't you think? I just don't want to see another place I hold dear lost to the storm.
Especially Rayashki.
So you mean it was for your hometown?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Isn't your homeland still here in this era?
More often than most, Kiperina chooses to listen and wait. She seldom inserts herself into conversations.
Have you just accepted the fact that it will disappear again?
He shakes his head.
My home isn't in this era. Maybe the names are the same. Same old familiar buildings, but nothing that matters to me. What's gone is gone. Don't feel bad for me, though. Now I have my own portable hometown.
He raises a finger and taps the little ornament dangling on his ear.
Hey, I always figured you kept that around in case you needed some quick cash. You know, like those pirates that had coin earrings.
You're serious?
Oh, no. My brother said he would kill me if I gave this away. It's meant to be for the last living child, a family heirloom of sorts. If I lost it, I think my family would crawl out of their graves and haunt me. If they had graves. Still, if I was in dire need.
Family. The word stirs emotions in all those listening. Kiperina lowers her head, trying to hide her expression.
Talia family?
Gosh, she's adorable. She points to the ground, doing her best to respond with the words she's learned, even if the meaning is slightly off.
No, Voyager. This is not my family. They're in Utuniaya. These are my friends.
Friends?
Well, friends could be family if you lost them. Who knows? She knows this word, but until now she only used it to describe Kiperina. For Kiperina, it's a word that breaks down barriers and opens doors.
You told me that as long as there are living people to remember what has been, that what we're doing will be worthwhile. I've tried to accept that, but I still can't. What has been? It's not just an old building or some candy in a store. It's the place I grew up and the people I love that will be taken away. It's everything in my life. It is my life. I know I must accept it. That I can do nothing but accept it. But how can I ever accept it?
Another long silence. Everyone standing here has a reason to keep going. Reason strong enough to chase the absurd. In other words, no one here knows the real answer. Another fight. Okay.
Embrace the radiance of the stars and their rapturous cheers.
Oh yeah. Everybody, listen up. It's time to pull out.
Here, a connection between numbers. Allow me to show you how a song can dance. Fly, my numerical friends.
Well, I can see the aurora now. We who chase the stars. To those who didn't listen, we who chase the stars. That is, in other words, astronauts. The hardest person to convince is often yourself. Sensing Kiperina's disappointment, Name Dave finally speaks up.
About that?
I don't know.
What? The blunt reply causes him to bite his tongue and listen.
When I heard about my parents' death, I was just stepping onto the bus to Laplace. I felt like I had no time to even think about it. I guess I mistook that for acceptance. After all, there's nothing I could do to change it. Then about 3 months later, I broke my pen while writing a research log. I cried for 40 hours. 40 hours. And I'm not exaggerating. I'm grateful my roommate didn't have me commit it.
Was it your parents' pen?
Must be. The very idea of Elizabeth's crying seems almost impossible to imagine. She cuts off the thought before it turns impolite.
Nah, just an ordinary Laplace office pen. They give them out by the box load. But back home, when I broke something, my parents would tease me for being careless. And then we would find a new one together. You can't really accept a thing like this. The only thing you can do is put your pain aside and find something to do with yourself. Even if it's just making a ball of tape. Just wrap a ball round and round over and over until you've forgotten what it even looked like inside.
Maybe that is something I can try.
The little astronaut nods sullenly.
Cool, you should. I'm speaking from experience. You know, when you're young, everything bad seems like the end of the world. Forgetting your homework might as well be the apocalypse.
She's right. Name Day swallows the words he had meant to use to lighten the mood. Yeah, he's heard enough of them before. He's even asked himself the same. Yeah, got it right.
Are you going home, Mr. Raccoon?
No. I'm heading out for a mission.
Vila said it's a time that you're familiar with. But that you didn't ever plan on going back.
Sweet innocent child.
I know Vila had another home before she moved to Rayashki. You must have one too. What was it like? Does it snow there?
Yes, it snowed there. So much that it made the trees sag and covered up your footprints as soon as you walked past. When the Volkov froze over, my sister and I would go and fish from holes we cut in the ice.
Comrade Basuno once fell in the ice doing that. We didn't see him at school for weeks.
Playing on the ice can be dangerous, little August.
Legend has it that girls who drown become Lusolki. He asked Vila once, and she confirmed it was only a myth. Most stories are like that, heavily embellished in the retelling. To hold a boy's drifting thoughts or rein in his own memories, he squats down until his head is level with the sunflower.
But it's all gone now. No matter the era. Even if I went back to that little dot on the map, it would never be the same.
Like Rayashki.
Yep. Innocent he is, he knows.
Just like Rayashki.
Another patch of land whose story was lost to the storm, remembered only by the few lucky enough to have lived there. He tries to pull the topic back before veers somewhere neither of them can handle.
Поэтому мы должны выжить, и потом все встанет на круги свои.
Леня, держись. Жизнь — это очень важная вещь. Иди, следуй тому маршруту, который я тебе дал. Никогда не оглядывайся назад.
Being certified as capable for an independent field mission means you're an official Foundation member. Congrats in advance.
So that's him when he first registered as a Laplace Explorer, right?
Most people here use an alias, though it's all up to you. Just make sure you pick a good one. It's not easy to change once it's confirmed.
I see. Thank you for telling me.
Ooh, so his original name was Leonid. Leonid. Huh. The day he left home came close to another date soon to be celebrated. That's it. He hands over his application form.
Let me check. Alright, no problemo. The storm has made everyone's life harder here. The Foundation is always in need of more manpower, and in need of honest men like you, even more so. Welcome to the St. Pavlov Foundation Far East Branch, Mr. Nameday.
That's crazy. A name means existence. What is hard to accept? Knowing that your city can't be found on any map, or that city still shares its name, but has changed entirely. He's tried before, but his arcane skill doesn't work on living beings. That fleeting glow he remembers is probably just an illusion. That's gotta be his footsteps in the snow, and it's really bothering me.
You're thinking about something. Missing your home again, yes? It's okay. Vila said as long as we pay attention in class and keep learning, we will be able to rebuild Rayashki in the future. We will rebuild it as long as each and every comrade keeps that goal in their mind. And I will never forget.
The sunflower tilts its head. The boy mimics it. Then he pats his friend's shoulder, offering a little encouragement.
Ты справишься, товарищ енот.
Большое спасибо, товарищ Август.
Name Day is still lost in thought as the aurora begins to spill across the sky. It follows its own patterns, constant and resplendent, existing without the need for names. Nothing in nature is made for humanity.
Come here, Alia. You can have the best seat.
Oh, I think for now I'd prefer to be called Kiperina.
What did she call her? Oh yeah, her real name is Elia, but she likes Kiperina. She mutters something more under her breath, but still finds herself sitting in the offered spot.
Hurry up. You don't get an aurora like this every night. You need those charged particles up there for your arcane skill.
I thought we were here for a vacation.
That and something else.
It can be more than one thing. You do need this, though.
She finds a suitable rock to sit on and brushes the dust off the stones beside her for Kiperina and Voyager. Oh, that's pretty.
Stay calm. Walking in space is definitely going to be easier than walking a tightrope.
Is this automatic? Alright. I just like this shot right here. Can you imagine if any of you guys ever seen an aurora? Or, I think the full name was an aurora borealis? I'm trying to remember how the full name goes, but it's getting harder to pronounce it.
There's no absolute direction up there. Up or down depends on the reference you choose.
Right, an aurora borealis. That's the name. Yeah. I just try to say it too fast and it's annoying.
In short, there's no falling down.
Kiperina nods seriously.
Tomorrow? No. The day after tomorrow. I'll be up there, drifting above the earth with the stars. I wonder if they'll feel warm to the touch.
Whether from nerves or the night wind, she shivers. Elizabeth opens her arms wide to pull both girls into a huddle.
The night is so cold. Back with the Utreniaya. On nights like this, I would sneak into the pens and sleep beside Masha, the bear cub I took care of. She was so warm to cuddle.
I love bears. I'm often called a bear myself, because I'm not gonna say, but yeah.
And now I'm here huddled with all of you. Oh, sorry. I'm not suggesting you remind me of bears. It just feels safe.
There were times during the coldest winter nights that my siblings and I would cuddle up with the stray dogs to keep ourselves warm.
Hold on. You people don't just hibernate through the winter? You're missing out.
This is the first time their little team has sat together without the mission on their minds, chatting instead about past lives and faraway memories. Before she realizes it, sleepiness sneaks up on Kiperina. She stands to shake off her sudden drowsiness, and Elizabeth rises with her.
All right, we should head back. We don't want our little astronaut to be too tired.
Hey, you think I don't see what you're doing? You haven't told us your story yet. It's been on my mind since I first got here. Why would you do all this? You don't strike me as the hopeless dreamer type.
I don't? Well, I should make more of an effort to match the stereotype.
She tilts her head just enough to catch the dozing little snake and nudge it back onto her shoulder.
It's not so dreamy, though. I just want to know the answers. Where do we come from and how things will end? What, not convincing enough? Perhaps you want something more in-depth?
I don't know.
Way back when, before all this, Pointer and I were being driven mad by work. We would walk out here and there was something she would say to me.
She narrows her eyes, watching the shifting curtains of light with interest. High-energy solar particles shaped by Earth's magnetic field dance across the sky in colors visible to the naked eye. If you listen closely, you might even hear their faint crackling.
Language is a tool that permits us to describe how the universe was created and how it will end. Through it, we reflect on our existence. In order to understand eternity,
We must first understand death and impermanence.
After a small shake of her head, she regains her usual casual tone.
What do you think? Good impression of her, no? Everyone says it's my best.
They're good best friends. The aurora hanging high above the sky shines down at the people below. Brilliant beams fall, blurring the edge between snow and sky, and softening every expression into something unreadable. Elizabeth's voice feels like it's coming from far away.
Tomorrow might be our last free day before the storm. I guess it's fitting then to ask the age-old question. If tomorrow was the last day of your life, what would you do?
Well, for me, I eat my favorite cheesecake, and then go to the beach. Find love, if I can. But I guess I find love along the way, before the day. Yeah. Ooh, there's another one of these. Alright, time to read. Alright, Cabinet of Wishes. Become director. Drink endless wine. Succeed in projects. World peace. Conquer the galaxy. Go home for a visit. Live to see next year. Touch Mars with your own hands. Establish relations with alien life. Grow flowers in Siberia. Free yourself from material needs. Become a true engineer. Defeat death. Marry Anastasia. Witness history. That's awfully weird. Well, y'all, I believe it's time to say goodbye. And into part 15 as well. Hopefully we're near the end of it as well, so there's never been a perfect moment to witness such an incredible thing like your first rocket launch. "17 hours before the storm." It's only one day, guys. The little soon-to-be astronaut stands before the heavy blast door and presses her finger against the scanner. Just like several months before, she walks the quiet corridor on the way to her training.
Do everything we can. And do my best. Leave no regrets. That's why I have to finish my training.
The closer she gets to the end, the more the nerves take hold. So she looks for comfort in steady, familiar routines.
Раз, два, три.
She finishes her count silently. Right on cue, the blast doors slide open. Wait, already? It hasn't been like a minute.
Держись, Алия.
Dame's a little laggy today here. I'm going to perform better in the simulation than before.
Bask in the sunlight.
It's got your back.
Stay back, my friend.
Here's David image. Keep calm.
That's it. Don't stop now. Memorize every step as you go.
Made
loading, charging.
Hold your breath. The stars, the barrage, start to breathe.
Alright, nicely done. Now we'll move on to zero gravity training.
Although we come from different lands.
Back to the circus. Whoa. A kaleidoscope upside down thing, huh? The weightlessness calms her. Compared to the other simulated operations, arcane skill practice, and centrifuge spins, this is her favorite routine. It's like walking on a tightrope, but without the fear of falling. With gravity out of the picture, the sky itself feels reachable, the world stretching out like a velvet blanket around her.
Если это последний день моей жизни, как я могу доказать, что я жила в этом мире? Моим именем? Моими воспоминаниями? Я помню, как меня звали.
Alina Medvedeva.
The girl like a bear.
Aww.
You must have a proper stage name for your performance. Kiperina.
Oh,
what do you
how
think?
cute it is.
Natalia and I decided on it together. She's a clever one, always reading the latest astrological lectures. It's from a place in the stars. Kuiper, she calls it. Some asteroid belt made of ice. This is because to us, you are a gift from the stars.
Oh, look how excited she's on a tightrope here. Like, yeah. No wonder she's fearless. He lives her on high, steady and secure. To a child, it feels like flying. So close to a starry sky built from light bulbs and canvas.
Mr. Kozlov. Mrs. Kozlova.
We're leaving tonight. Why all the rush? Let's wait one day later, or maybe two. Why don't we ask that Laplace lady to see Ali again?
I am sure she's too busy. But look, everyone's leaving town. Something must be happening.
He gestures to a place out of the distance, the dimly lit cosmodrome barely visible against the starry night sky.
She'll be safe there. Didn't you hear them say that? Laplace's building will be the last to fall, even if the whole world comes to an end. What we must do then is keep ourselves safe. That way, someday in the future, we will have the chance to see her again, sitting in the audience, clapping for us until her hands are red.
My big bear wants to pretend he doesn't have a heart. I know you miss her as much as I do.
Of course, but I must stay in control of myself. Maybe we can put something on the signboard. A circle, like her space helmet. You know that signboard hasn't been changed since my Dedushka was the ringmaster. What a change it will be.
You know what saddens me that every time there is no good ending for Reverse 1999. Everything is just gets reversed. And I feared that Kiperina will find out the hard way. So I think the chapter is called Time to Say Goodbye. I think she will take a chance to say goodbye to her parently figures. So Natalia frowns as she struggles with the knots on her luggage, but straightens up when she hears the comment.
Yes, and we will add some stars and spaceships. I'll paint them on once we're set up in Moscow. Oh, and don't forget to take down their address so we can send things to her.
You think I didn't do that the minute we came here? Natalia, you're showing so much concern. What happened to my carefree circus wife?
It's just that there's nothing else I can do.
She pats the package beside her. A few neatly wrapped dolls and a set of freshly cleaned costumes.
We've always been there for her. Now she's alone and far from us. Who will care for her now?
Yeah, it is how it must be. We cannot be there for her forever. You can't do this your whole life. Audiences come to watch an acrobat fly, but they also come to see if they will fall. Most people would never dare to walk on a tightrope. They pay to see people do the thrilling things that they would never do themselves. But it is a dangerous business. I often wish that you will one day find a safer way to live than this.
Неужели ходить по земле действительно безопаснее? Сколько я проживу? 8 лет? 10? 15? И что потом? Сколько лет мне осталось?
Time never ends. It's a concept, and there are many explanations for it. One suggests that since the whole world is made of particles, including our brains, then our minds too can be calculated, so that everything that's happening or about to happen can be predicted. Past, present, future. All that ever was and is, and ever will be, was destined from the moment the universe began. each moment like a knot on a string that's already been tied. Our lives just moving along a fixed track from birth to death. Then there is another. The theory that none of this is really happening at all. That all perception is illusion. Only the present exists, and only for as long as we are experiencing it. If you ask me to choose, I prefer the first one.
It's not like a tightrope then. When I walk on the rope, I don't see past and future. I only feel what is happening right now. For example, these lights make my palms feel hot and warm, but the stones beneath me are cold.
Cool. Sounds like you favor the second theory. But it doesn't matter which side you're on. There's one thing both have in common. Our existence, whatever you make of it, is just a fleeting moment in time.
But those countless moments string together into eternity. I'm small to the universe, just a person. But I'm a part of Utrnyaya, which is bigger than myself. We belong to a people, a country, a planet, and a galaxy. Maybe that's how we share in eternity, by existing as part of it. Each one of us, no matter how small, takes part in creating the universe.
The researcher widens her eyes in breathes surprise, but just as soon as she returns to her usual confident and breezy smile. Did I read that right? Who knows?
You got it. When we learn all the rules that govern our universe, we'll be able to predict all that is to come. We'll be able to survive without superstition and fear of the unknown.
Выжить. Это легче сказать, чем сделать. А что, если у нас завтра не получится? Шторм смоет все, что мы здесь сделали. И все, что я когда-нибудь могла бы знать. И все, что останется — запись, хранящаяся в пыльном кабинете Foundation. И если так, я надеюсь, однажды они вспомнят обо мне, поднимут глаза в небо и скажут: «Смелый, молодой космонавт однажды ходил среди звезд».
It's not about Mr. Kozlov's wishes for Ayla, or
И она,
Norm.
Алина Медведева, сделала этот выбор сама.
I was gonna read the other part, thank you, but oh well, I didn't get to see it. Or read it fast. Natalia returns to the rent tent to retrieve the last few boxes of clothes, while Mr. Kozlov is busy tightening the ropes on the luggage. There's a lot to pack. He tugs hard at the rope, tying the dolls Kiperina left behind safely onto a bundle, muttering the rest of what he didn't get to say to her earlier.
Children grow up, adults grow old, and then we die. So what's the use in worrying? All that matters is our Alia will be safe.
Mr. Kozlov, you should have already left. The longer you wait to leave, the more dangerous it will be.
The man is startled. He's not good at dealing with researchers, and he never expected to run into one on the empty streets so late at night.
Is there something wrong, then? We are ready to go, as you can see. We're all packed up.
He motions to the stacked boxes behind him, his tone on the brink of pleading.
No, nothing to be concerned with for now. But we need you to follow the evacuation notice for your safety. Keep your passes with you. You may need to show the soldiers on the road ahead. And please take care. The snowfall is getting heavier.
Sure, but if you don't mind my asking, is Alia all right? How is she? How is her training? Sorry, it's just... I know that she's a good girl, but I'm afraid she'll push herself too much. She's always been so diligent.
You have nothing to worry about. Kiperina is a very disciplined and intelligent young woman. We've been most impressed with her work. I believe that she could have a very promising future with Laplace.
The fatigue on his face eases a bit, and some pride returns to him. The pride of a ringmaster.
Promising? I knew it. My Alia is a promising candidate for Laplace. When we first found her in Murmansk, she was just an orphaned babe. And now, see how wonderful she has become.
I believe I understand. Time really does fly, doesn't it?
Thank you for telling me about her. I've wanted to pay her a visit, but I don't want to bother her. And I also don't think she wants to see an old man cry. But if you say she is doing well, this is enough for me. But I must ask, miss, why are you still in town? Aren't you going to be busy with the launch soon?
Pointer follows his eyes as he casts a look down on the street. Bright fluorescent lights illuminate the snow that swirls. Sudden, the snow falls on both of their shoulders. It melts on Mr. Kozlov, but it settles in layers on Pointer's metallic frame.
I'm here to see if we missed anything.
Double checking if it's swirls as it falls. Yeah, sure. The lighting softens some of the chill, adding a touch of life to the empty tables and chairs. The owner reaches out from behind the counter, pushing over a steamy cup and a small porcelain plate, packed to the brim with gingerbread. Oh, that sounds so good. Coffee and
Sorry,
gingerbread.
miss, but we've already packed everything away. I am leaving on the last truck tomorrow morning. There was still some fresh food around yesterday, but today I've got nothing. All I can offer you is a mug of boiled water and some gingerbread.
Oh, just boiled water and gingerbread.
That will be enough. Thanks.
Okay, I'm not gonna judge anyone who drinks only boiled water, but if it's anything to keep it warm in this cold place, then that's fine with me. So she got here a little late. This is the best place in town with a light on. The owner rummages around for a while and manages to find a bucket of instant noodles and some other homemade treats. She bites into the gingerbread cookie, a soothing spice and sweetness lingering on her sensors.
Wow. This gingerbread tastes amazing.
You bet. I'm originally from Novomoskovsk. We're famous for it. I think I told your friend the story last time she was here. I am no good with hammers or rocks, but I know food. And the miners always work up a healthy appetite. My friend, Raisa, makes much better gingerbread than I do. Sometimes I think the only reason people eat here is for the conversation. The winter chill keeps everyone huddled inside. So, what else can you do but talk the long nights away?
It is good to have someone to talk to. Still, I'm curious why you decided to stick around until the last minute.
I'm in no rush. No one's bothered to explain why it is we have to evacuate, so I'll let all the young folks with something to live for get out first. Could I ask you a question as well?
Sure. But I can't guarantee I'll have an answer.
It's only that my friend lived in a town a lot like this. A mining town. They had their own big shots running things there too. In her last letter, she told me that those big shots were talking about evacuating them. Then, nothing. It's been years, and I haven't heard from her since.
The description seems eerily familiar. Before she could say the name of the town, the owner shakes his head.
Forget it, miss. It's a small town. I doubt you or anyone knows what really happened there. I often wonder where she is now. Or if she's even alive. But I hope that I will see her again someday.
It's the kind of question that can't be answered. The town she's thinking of no longer exists. The storm. But she believes people need something to believe in.
Sorry. I really don't know. Perhaps they did evacuate. But relocation can be complicated. It can take years. Maybe you'll hear from her again when she settles down.
Yes, that's true. These things take time. Well, at least I can sleep at night.
The owner turns back to his packing, leaving her alone. She takes a moment to examine the restaurant. In the vase atop of the cabinet, a flower droops slightly, its color a bright golden yellow.
Sunflowers.
Indeed. The seeds given away so casually, like they meant nothing, are now blooming in corners everywhere. There are still some ingredients on the shelves that haven't been packed, sealed bags and cans, each occupying a small space.
Freeze-dried apples. And...
She attempts to scan their descriptions, but in the poor lighting, it's a lost cause.
Oh, I forgot to pack those. It's amazing, isn't it, when you think about it? Even here in the far north, we can get fresh fruit and vegetables. I guess this technology was invented to make food for cosmonauts. But now people in Myrni get to enjoy it too. The benefits of science. You can take some if you like. I have no room for them.
Poiter stares at the freeze-dried food on the shelf, momentarily dazed. The research she once worked hard on, once thought meaningless, had found its way into daily life.
Thank you. I'll be fine with just this. You've actually already helped me out a lot.
She tears open the instant noodle packet.
No veggie packets. Huh. Can my day get any worse?
You shouldn't have jinxed it.
They act as if all of their essential and valuable consumer technology just popped up out of nowhere. To think that aerospace engineering has less to contribute than their other projects? Mad! They wouldn't even have vegetable packets in their instant noodles without us.
Oh, it's a flashback. Never mind. Things close by, solid and clear in texture, undeniable proof of existence. She has always valued what can be felt and touched.
Come on, pull yourself together, Pointer. We don't buy into karma. This is only another damn coincidence.
What price are you willing to pay for that answer? This might be the most irrational decision she's ever made. Having made up her mind, she begins her battle with the bucket of noodles in front of her.
Tastes awful.
And only 13 hours left. What's that scratching?
Final check. Spaceship?
We've run a full diagnostic check. All components are operational. We are fully fueled, and we even installed that new installation you invented.
Data monitoring and communication systems?
Check. All systems are functional, including the backups.
Astronaut status?
I'm all checked out too. My arcane skill energy level, physical and mental status, and the integrity of my spacesuit are all within your parameters.
Is there anything else we've missed? Anything at all?
She scans each person one by one until settling on the girl with curiosity burning in her eyes.
Ah, what about our special humanitarian support staff? Maybe we should give her a check too. Alright, dismiss. I'll see you at the launch bay doors in 3 hours. Now everyone, cool off a bit. We need to decompress before the action starts. Stay in touch via your communicators. I need everyone frosty. We're in the last mile now. There are still some things left to be checked through. If only we had more help.
As the others trickle out, Elizabeth's final inspection comes to an end. She opens the drawer on her desk, stuffs the card lying in the corner into her pocket, and locks the door behind her. Oh. The snow is trampled into muddy slush again and again, then flattened back into white. Pointer steps carefully, trying to follow footprints and tire tracks that haven't been yet covered. There are no more voices in town. Stripped of its adornments, Myrni is now cold bricks, scarred wood, and stained signs. Boots and wheels once ground its days and nights into something solid. The circus lights, the scent of food from the restaurant, the silver of the researchers' uniforms, and the occasional flash of gray plaid, or is it plaid? Plaid, all once decorated it and made it worth remembering. Now it is a nameless ghost town, one of countless others.
Miani is so cold even in the daylight. At least the evacuation has gone smoothly.
No sooner has she said this than she notices a figure near the entrance of a shop. Some flustered critter had wandered into town and met its end. The soldiers likely didn't have time to deal with it properly and left its body in the snow. The wild dogs, drawn by the faint scent of blood, arrive to enjoy a feast.
Well, that's a security risk.
She calculates the best angle for a clean attack and starts to move. Okay.
Is this a new route?
Surely those keen little noses of yours should have smelled the rain coming by now. Off you go now, pups.
Guns loaded.
Don't be afraid.
Don't waste my time.
Don't flip through. Gather round. No use in avoiding it.
Although we come from different lands.
Shoot.
Scamper off and don't come back. I don't have time for another round.
The blood on her soles has been mixed with the snow, forming into an icy red shards. Behind her, a trail of murky prints leads off across the snow. Like red ribbons tied to trees marking the trail, this crimson path winds toward where the vehicle had been parked last night.
I don't really know how much time I have left at all. These storm predictions are based on fluctuations in arcane energy levels. There's even a chance that this won't be the storm at all. Just some kind of arcane phenomenon. No matter what the case may be, I can't afford an odyssey at a time like this. I have to get to the Cosmodrome. ASAP.
Oh, she's going back. Elizabeth runs through delicate calibrations of all the equipment in the room. The snakes tilt their heads, thoroughly distracted by the many blinking prompts on the screen. To focus, she tries turning the noise in her head into spoken words.
Arcane energy fluctuations aren't a perfect method of predicting the storm. What if all these fluctuations are something else? Something like that girl. Voyager, a mysterious girl with unbelievable power. I should let the Foundation handle this. I can't force her to join in and experiment against her will. There are too many redundant steps in the launching system. We need to streamline them if we're going to make our deadline.
She presses down firmly on the fingerprint scanner, keeping her tone civil through gritted teeth.
Aren't those steps important for safety?
Yeah, probably. But the process is too complicated. I think Pointer was the only one that ever managed to remember each step in order.
Oh, so now you are thinking of her again.
Yeah, whatever. I could use another hand is all. She's probably still in the branch building, busy with her own stuff. Besides...
Hey, you hear that?
Steps. Hurried footsteps approach the launch bay.
It's an intruder! Hurry! We've got to stop them!
I'm sorry, but the way he said it, it's an intruder! Or something like that. Hold on. I can't. The little snake's mouth is pinched shut, and the room falls silent. She listens closely to the increasingly urgent steps.
Effortless steps from a tall figure, with a tendency to lean forward. Sounds familiar. Could it be Windsong? Did she leave something behind again?
The figure that bursts into the room is unmistakably familiar. Unexpected, yet somehow inevitable. Damn cliffhanger, but oh well. What can you do? Alright, part 17, the measure of a Melusine. Pointer is visibly winded. Her vehicle couldn't drive into the inner perimeter of the launch bay, so she had to run the last stretch. Jeez. But she has to make the most of her time. She came back to say what needed to be said. Elizabeth speaks first.
Are you alright? You look like you haven't slept in days.
She ran.
How many times have I told you that research requires a healthy body and mind? You need sleep.
I think she needs to take a breather.
I'm here for...
Just so you know, I've got no time to help with whatever you're working on, and we're finishing this project, no matter what you say. Oh, let me guess. You're here for the car? Yes, I've used it a few times. Took the team out to the mine. Didn't break anything or get any tickets, but the tanks tried.
Her every theory missed the mark.
It's not about any of that.
Then you should have come earlier. Days earlier, not today. The storm is due to come in a couple hours. You won't make it to the northern branch.
Pointer falls silent for a moment instead, adjusting her breath.
I'm here to settle your affairs. We need to secure your records in case you don't make it. And to see if the work you've done is actually worth your lives. Just so you know, if you don't survive, I'm going to finish our teleport disk and claim all the credit. Maybe I'll write a dissertation on it. I'll call it Pointer's Teleport Disk. And you'll all just be a footnote, an et al. In the citations. You know I'm not bluffing.
Cool. Whatever, Pointer. Just don't forget to tell me the results. Maybe send them to me via Ouija board.
Are you being serious?
Ouija board? Really?
Aren't you? Or are you trying to be funny now? I really can't tell.
The casual air she fought to maintain finally breaks.
I'm just sick of eating instant noodles without the veggie packets. But more than that, I'm sick of you and your attitude. All you do is joke around. If veggies matter that much to a stupid bowl of noodles, how could you think your lives matter any less to me?
I'm confused.
You want to treat your lives like a cosmic joke? Like your deaths won't matter? Well, they will to the ones you leave behind.
Yeah, I think I get it on this part, yes. After giving up on controlling her volume and her thoughts, she catches a different expression on Hisbeth's face. Guilt, sadness, shock? None of the above. She has simply put away her smile.
I see your point. Luckily, I've already made a copy of everything on this data card.
A brighter, more genuine smile appears.
I've been wondering who I should trust with it. It's not 100% safe to send back through the teleportation ritual.
Sorry if I yawn.
It's good to have you back.
The thin card is handed to her again.
The editing isn't done.
Really?
Hangjong. Yeah, I can remember his name now. I didn't have time to finish his part. But who has time to edit a suicide note? The only thing that matters is that it's in the hands of someone who will take it seriously. Take it and go. You can still make it back.
The data card feels faintly warm. It must have been in her pocket the entire time.
Forget it. You already told me the car's out of gas. So, I'll be your witness.
Mm-hmm.
You sure you want to die with us, after all?
Pointer doesn't respond. She just takes a step forward.
Call it a fool's wish, but I'm hoping no one is ever going to need to see this. Catch me up to speed. What's the status of the project?
We've managed to refine the teleportation to pinpoint a fixed position, but there are still some serious side effects. Dizziness, nausea, like the world's worst case of car sickness.
It'll have to suffice for now. I think I can work that out after I finish reading your progress.
Cool. I'll look forward to that.
She points to the door.
Your office should be the same as you left it, besides a layer of dust. Be grateful, though. You should see the state of mine. Oh, and don't activate the teleportation anywhere around here. If it takes out a single critical component, we'll be screwed completely.
Like I don't know. You need a hand here? I can help.
I thought we already figured out our roles. You need to stay at a safe distance to protect the data.
I think she wants to get closer. It's just my mind wandering. She can't quite tell if there's mockery in her words. But she doesn't need to get to the bottom of it. Language is vague and fleeting. Words lose meaning the moment they're spoken.
That's it.
Before turning around, she pauses and tucks her hair behind her ear. Her data ports and mechanical components reflect in the sterile light of the lab.
I always thought I wasn't able to act against my safety programming. Yet here we are.
Another rare expression on Elizabeth's face. Pointer's database logs it as a surprise, but the emotion doesn't linger long.
Do you have a sense of taste?
Pointer once thought her facial expression metrics could no longer be thrown off by strange inputs, yet her smile is off its index by 0.35 degrees.
Yeah. I was designed to simulate all aspects of life.
Vraiment? But whose life? Who decided whether it should be a human's or arcanist's life? I suppose you are probably another awakened arcanist, like Ulrich and Madame Lucy.
Not exactly, but the details can wait. I thought she would be more encouraging at such a vital moment. Guess my prediction matrix is not quite as perfect as I've let on.
I am encouraging you. I'm trying to prove your existence matters.
Faced with Elizabeth tilting her head in confusion, Pointer's smile registers even higher. Since leaving the Cosmodrome, this is the lightest she's felt.
Well, I should go. Take care.
Time for another double check. Everything needs to be flawless.
So what did I just witness? Some getting back together after a breakup? I'm just teasing, but whatever. This hallway is etched into Pointer's memory. She could navigate it without any sensors. As she turns, Elizabeth calls out to her.
Pointer! You know, I should have mentioned something before. Something I wanted you to see. There are Melusine statues everywhere in Lusignan. I left a long time ago, but they should still be there. Even the storm can't wash them away. They've been there for ages. Go take a look if you ever get the time.
Aww.
I don't think Laplace would cover that as a scientific excursion.
She doesn't stop or turn back, but gives Elizabeth a gesture.
The name is Pointer, researcher in the LSCC Plesetsk branch, former team member on the Space Monitor project. The reason I quit? Because someone must be prepared for the worst case scenario, and because I was tired of freeze-dried noodles.
Amen to that. Two other friends have come to say a quiet goodbye. Though they can't quite exchange wishes through speech, they still try. Voyager struggles to control the marker, but she writes, and Kiperina waits patiently. The markings on her palm form a complex, indecipherable pattern, precise in geometry, yet unreadable in meaning.
Alia, come home.
Aw, the little astronaut pulls her focus away from the pattern. She takes a few deep breaths just to be sure she heard it right. Let me see. That's somewhat cute. Yeah.
That was 3 whole words. Maybe once you learn a few more, you can tell me where you're really from.
It's kind of self-explanatory when you see her inside too. There's a shift of weight on her shoe. Kiperina lowers her head. A familiar little snake looks up back at her.
My sister sent me to tell you it's time.
Aw, look, it's got a little choker necklace.
And that you shouldn't be afraid. You'll make one cool astronaut. Ask any of us.
I'm not afraid. When I return, remind me to show you Natalia's famous jam recipe.
I wonder what it is. Maybe the pattern really does hold some kind of magic. Or maybe it's just the feeling of looking forward to the future. But either way, her steps feel lighter.
Final diagnostics completed.
Oh, look at her.
We are clear for launch in T-1 minute.
I didn't even click anything. Are we good? So I'm assuming when I looked into her kit, this right here might be her, I guess you could say, her second appearance after upgrading her to Insight 2 or 3. It looks cool, but unfortunately, I would say, but I'll tell you guys at the end of it.
Is there anything else I have to remember?
Yes, keep breathing.
Really? A joke now? Or are you serious?
It can be both things. Now get ready and have a safe flight.
Alright, Kiperina is about to go to space, yo! Alright, the transmission ends. Elizabeth scans each face in the launch bay. The confidence in her teammates put her at ease. She knows that everyone here is committed to the end. She places her hand on the button.
3, 2, 1.
I get to press the button? Let's go!
Ignition.
I actually pressed the button. Ooh. And just like that, a cliffhanger. Okay, so we got another one of these, and I think this might be the final place here, but I'm not too sure. Alright, story of Cephas. Alright, Cephas learned a wonderful way to live. Always keep your eyes on the future. Keep looking forward. It believed that was the right thing to do. Cephas moved quickly, and so it fell hard. After that, it donned a metal shell. Inside that metal shell, the ghost of Cepheus, or if that's how Cephas or Cepheus, witnessed countless beautiful moments. A near eternal hearth being lit, man-made stars launched into the sky, Earth's songs reaching beyond the solar system. But it all vanished in the rain. Its dreams ended, and Cepheus felt regret for the first time. It realized, perhaps, that it didn't really know how to live after all. Cepheus believed itself to be a guiding pointer for the millennia to come, leading the way for 10,000 years. But in truth, it realized it didn't even understand the road to the next 100 years. It couldn't even light the paths of the southern hemisphere. What happened to Cepheus afterward? It returned to the space base and continued its research for the sake of those still living. Yes, I am Cepheus. Alright, let's... Whoa! What the... It's a bear! It's a magician of bear! Oh, that looks cool. That actually caught me by surprise. So, epitaph. Yeah. I guess we're in space now. Good job, Kiperina. This is what Earth looks like here during the storm. Oh no. But look at this. It's so cool. Again, space is cool, and I love it. It's so weird that there is a bear that dresses like a magician. I guess that's supposed to mean that it's Kiperina in there with balloons? That caught me off guard there, but let's go ahead and continue on.
Altitude rising. All systems normal.
You could do it, Kiperina.
Cool, stay on comms.
She looks out the porthole, watching as the ground falls away and the sky closes in. It feels like falling in reverse. 1999? I'm just kidding. 1987. I don't know why I'm laughing. It looks like she broke atmosphere, y'all. Cover my mouth. The little astronaut stands up and opens the storage box, following procedure as she has rehearsed countless times. The monitor's camera lights up.
Welcome to Laplace. Error. New coordinates detected. Correction. Welcome to...
Space.
Location coordinates not found. Be confirming. Scheiße. Location not found. Scheiße.
Cancel the location process. Load preset program. Activate the storm surveillance system.
Voice authorization approved. Iris recognition recognized. Operator identified. Operation access granted. Good luck. Special warning. Mind all liquids in the vicinity of machinery, especially alcohol.
Yeah, don't drink in this one. The humorous warning gathers no reply. Left on the floor of the cabin, the monitor sensibly begins a diagnostic check on itself. And when the little astronaut fastens its safety tether, it remembers to say thanks to her.
We've reached our target altitude. Now I will open the hatch, adjust the celestial coordinates, and deploy the monitor as planned.
Copy that.
Oxygen level sufficient. Countdown at 15 minutes.
Entschuldigung. Please handle me with care.
She steadies the monitor beside her, pulls the lever, and takes a deep breath before the hatch opens. This is it, Kiperina. Your first step into the stars. Out in space. Darkness. No forward or backward. No up or down. No sound or light. Only the solid touch that seeps through her spacesuit. Space. When she blinks again, the universe unfolds before her. And why is Saturn look like one of those Vex worlds now? It's like bits and blocks, like bits and pieces of Tetris blocks just popping off. And I see some planets are being cut off or anything. And is that a square? Planets don't have squares, right? Oh, I guess the storm really did a number of things in space. Maybe? I don't know.
Report. The effects of the storm are now being observed.
No response. She has no way of knowing if her signal got through. I mean, really, look at this. Saturn. Being Tetrisized. Please let this be fake. She's disoriented, and her heart pounds through her chest. These planets reply her courage with a terrifying kind of beauty. It's the circus again. Applause for her.
Warning. Arcane energy fluctuations approaching safety thresholds. Extreme light warning. Close the blinds. Remember to wear your safety goggles when arc melting. Scheiße.
Well, this is bad. Ow, ow. Her consciousness drifts. Her body feels heavy, then lifts again. Light as a breath. Ooh. And she is floating in space. Kiperina regains her balance, steadying herself against the dizziness. The view around her has changed entirely. It feels more familiar, yet even harder to grasp. Give me a freaking second to look at this. She is now a thing you see every time you go into the selection screen of every level, as she's walking on what appears to be the rings. And did it say illusory space? Why is there a rabbit there? Why is there? Okay, I think she's hallucinating, guys.
Why am I here? I haven't activated the teleportation ritual yet.
You're hallucinating, girl.
Is the mission over?
No. She turns her head. In her hand, she's holding something strange and almost silly. What the hell is that?
I don't understand. Please repeat.
I can't understand what's going on.
Warning. Energy fluctuations are now exceeding safety thresholds.
There's too much interference in the signal. We've got no response.
I think she can't hear the other side. Namedate types in another string of passwords, trying to break into a new channel. The first time, the second time, the blinking red light remains blinding.
Connect to the monitor directly.
Okay, just get back. She notices a rope between her and the doll. It's a familiar style, like the ones she used to practice on. She tries to orient herself, only for a flash of brightness to grab her attention first.
This is a planet.
A planet that has an eye and a pin, whatever this is lodged into it.
I can see the rise and fall of the landscape. It's so strange here.
Because it's not real.
Come back. I need to record what I'm seeing here.
She grabs the rope, but she's forced to stop in her tracks. Like knocking over a box of marbles, planets shatter after a few tremors, bursting into radiant, fleeting flashes of light.
Are those lights getting dimmer? I need to keep going.
Oh, she moves. She kicks something.
A figurine?
It's Elizabeth. It's heavy and rough, embedded in the darkness of the ground. Bringing it along would only slow her down.
I think I need to take this with me.
She reaches out, trying to snatch the figurine from whatever darkness it's caught
The
in.
lights are fading out. I need to move faster.
Every time it's weird, and that looks like Name Day's thing. She has nothing she needs to cut. No one to swing the blade at. Even so, she bends down to pick it up. The silence around her feels ancient. As if... hiccups. It's always been there.
The only path left. This won't be a problem. I've lived my whole life keeping balanced on a teen fire.
A small burner of incense ash. Oh, that's the lizard, huh? A rusted calibrator. Her arms are filling up, and her steps slowing under the weight. The rope is still in her right hand, but the doll has vanished into the darkness, inches from her nose. Kiperina, you got this. She has no free hand left, barely able to pinch the circus figurines' hats, trying to take them along too. That's probably Kozlov and his wife. This is the most she can manage. And she's gonna leave him behind, huh?
7 minutes left. The connection to the monitor is stable.
Start the countdown. We'll try it another 3 times. If we still don't get a response after that, we'll need to activate the monitor's auto-return program. I don't have a lot of hope in that basket case of a monitor, but if it's our only option, just keep hailing her. We have to put our trust in Kiperina.
It's getting worse. And worse.
Where are you going? It's dangerous there.
The rope is goes taut, yanking her backward. She has to use every ounce of strength, hauling the strange doll back to wherever she is, trying to hold on to everything at once as possible.
No, not like this.
The objects in her arms scatter outwards, drifting like mist before vanishing into the sea. How's my reading, guys? At the dawn of the universe, all things were dust. So it remains. All things become insignificant when examined on a cosmic scale. What meaning is
Maybe
there?
time is a concept that only holds meaning for humanity.
Would you let me finish? Chasing it. There.
1生2，2生3，再生万物。
It all started from an atom.
What the hell? Your entire life story is in there. Jesus Christ, look at that. What am I gonna face? I don't know what to pick. Illusory space. That's what I saw when we went in there. So again, balance mode. So we need a lot of blue. So what I'm gonna do is, I think I'm gonna leave. I need. Let's see. I gotta pick my team here, guys. Like really.
Let's set course on a journey to escape gravity.
Alright. I think I'm good with you. And I think I'm good with any one of you guys here. Oh, wait. No, wait. Never mind. I do need someone else.
I usually act alone.
Alright.
Fine. I'll try to get along.
I'll use these guys then. Let's hope it works. Oh my god.
Come together to conquer this great wave.
Alright. What the hell are you? Alright. Alright, start out with 20 stacks of time whenever the countless Kairos pointer completes a full rotation, time plus 5. If time is reduced to 0, the battle ends in defeat. At the end of the round, trigger effects based on watch. Okay.
Warning! Unknown danger. Please contact ground control.
Okay. When an ally's incantation hits the boss and deals damage, the pointer advances by a set of number of ticks. At the end of each round, the trigger effects based on which quadrant the pointer is in. Whenever an ally actively casts a non-ultimate incantation, time goes backwards. So destruction orange, deduct a certain amount of time. Creation blue, all allies gain damage bonus for a round. Status red, deduct a small amount of time. And instant green, all allies gain Moxie. At the start of each round, the time quadrants on dial rotate randomly. Plan your strategy based on which quadrant of the opponent is in. Whenever an ally's attack causes the opponent to move to the a 12th tick, gain a certain amount of time at the end of each round. If time is at 0, okay, so we are very limited here. We are very, very, very limited. So warning, you said that already.
What is this? It feels like something's pulling me in every direction.
Buzz, he says.
A giant melting clock. I don't believe this was mentioned in the training manual.
Because it's not part of it. Deep breaths.
If there is an emergency, calm down and keep your eyes peeled before making any decisions. Thanks, Miss Vinson, Miss Elizabeth. Now, I must observe this clock and not miss any details. It distorts any light that passes through it. Wait, light?
Your arcane skill.
Maybe I can do something with my arcane skill. Give it a try, Alia. We're all on our own this time.
Yeah, I have no idea what the hell's going on here. So we got Anolith. What the hell is that? Final singularity. Okay, die up here's on the right side of the screen. Okay, never mind then. You're just an ephemeral moment. Not sure if you guys do anything, but I'm more concerned about this fucking thing. Sorry for my cursing. So, let's see what we can do here for now. So, I'm gonna
Trail's still
buff.
Hold your breath.
Buff.
Or maybe
Let's try
take
this.
a deep breath. It's got your back.
Ooh. What's going on 19 here?
But only for an
18.
instant.
Ooh. Hope we don't go into the red, though. Oh, I hate when it does a shield.
Attack.
Oh! Okay.
It's changed. No. Something's not right. It's ticking faster. What's happening? I can't let myself be overwhelmed.
I would say we're on the final countdown. Wait, what is this? What is this? Yes. Alright, let's just go with Kiperina's thing here. I do not mind it. Alright. Let's pre-cast here.
I can always find peace up on the fire. Nakiyarka, it's it wrong. Let me help, please.
I don't like the tick. I ain't sure out. Oh, we're at the orange now. Okay, it's gonna minus the time here. Oh god. Okay. Alright, let's do the ultimates here. I'll cast a buff.
No, drives progress.
Then we'll just go with this one. I want multiple casts.
Даже далеко в космосе. Все равно здесь, со мной.
Ooh. It's pretty.
Splash in the water. The light that illuminates all.
I'm not sure if I should defeat it before the time runs out, or see what happens.
Quiet. Damage.
I'm just keeping an eye on this time here. Oh hell, okay.
See how my skills glow.
Maybe take a deep breath.
Alright, let's see. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's go back. Let's do this. Why is my mouse going to the corner?
See how my skills get
Time to get to business.
Alright.
The sparkle in your prestige, the shimmer.
I think I should have healed us.
There's always a light to follow.
But I think she'll do it automatically either way.
I've got your back.
Don't mess with Texas.
Ooh!
It's broken.
Got it.
Warning! Warning! Warning.
No.
I think we might have pissed it off for Saves too. Oh, I like this
It's even
music.
more powerful now, but its attack pattern is the same. I just need to give a perfect performance. I will complete my mission.
Oh god. Okay. Heal me up, baby. And those hour clocks are gonna be the pain in the ass. Never mind. Thank you, Lucy. Time is running out. Use ultimates to damage the... Yeah, I know. I was gonna read that, damn it, but oh well.
I always hit my mark.
Alright. I'm gonna use the healing on everybody
Experience
here.
skills knowledge.
Wait, why is my mouse going on wrangling again?
You can run, but you can't hide.
Let's go. Knock that oversized clock to the moon. Woo! Oh, damn.
And now, to return to my long-term mission. Rest.
There's no sound anymore. Just her breathing inside the helmet and the beat of her heart in her ears.
My existence will be small and short. There are many, many others like me, searching for answers from the universe.
Damn.
But there is no answer to be found.
Jesus.
No answers but the ones we choose for ourselves. It's been our choice the whole time. The past is in the past, and the future will wait for us. There is no time to be spared on regrets in the moment. I must keep going. Venture further into this world to uncover what's in the distance. To know whether things that vanish come back or not.
Я должна продолжать идти или погибнуть.
And it looks like she really is on a tightrope. Damn. What was this all in her head? An illusion?
We have reached our designated coordinates.
To be continued, y'all. Oh, damn. Alright. Whew. That was way more intense than you can imagine, guys. Alright, still in space. Alright. To part 19, you are not alone, indeed. But how far is this thing, anyway? I'll keep going. But again, why is it space like this?
Made it?
No sound comes through the headset. Electronic devices can sometimes be more fragile than flesh.
The indicator light is on, just like in my training. The coordinates are, well, close enough. Good. The rest is simple.
Before leaving the solar system, Voyager 1 turns its camera around, taking one final look at where it came from. A 0.12 pixel, letting life contained within know just how vast the heavens truly are. Alright, so a 0.12 pixel speck of light, letting the light contained within it know just how vast the heavens truly are. Before turning to the cabin, the little astronaut takes one last look at the boundless stars. Every atom of everything was born in this darkness. All that links her to Earth is a signal invisible to the naked eye. All that links her to the monitor is a single rope. If she lets go, she'll drift forever through the vastness of the universe, surrounded by it. Soundless, eternal silence. That which was movement once shall be removed. Flowers are immortal, the sky is all-remembering, and what will be is no more than a promise. Whoa. She knows what she sees will be wiped away. Her country, her home, her past identity, the food she tasted, the friends she's known. Eventually, they'll only live in memory. My goodness, look at this. If this is what the storm did to outside of Earth, maybe it's affecting the entire system, maybe. Look at this. Crazy, right? And memory, too, has a notoriously short shelf life. The stars remember nothing. The universe does not mourn the death of a star. How could the loss of a country, a person, or a single word be truly remembered? The disappearance of a young astronaut deserves no more reaction from the universe than that.
I need to get back. I need to get back to Earth.
Uh-oh. The after effects of the hallucination haven't completely faded. The veins behind her ears pulse with pain. Death is a fruit pit. The small death she carries is now pressed close to the surface of her skin. She opens her palm and sketches the pattern into her hand. It's likely it's already been... Steady yourself. Find your footing on a strand-thin wire. I was gonna say, but it's already been blurred by your sweat. Is it even there? Breathe, Kiperina, breathe. Okay. I must be tired because I can't even keep up.
Signal.
Switch to line 2 and try again.
Testing, come backup line. Line 2, lost. Line 3, lost. Line 4, lost.
4 red lights blink in on the console. The display shows the final hour 4-minute countdown.
Keep trying to reconnect.
Reconnecting. Connection lost.
She won't be able to get back inside the cabin in time. The buckle on the safety tether has locked in place. When detecting excess arcane fluctuations or hazardous environment, the buckle will automatically lock to prevent slippage. It was meant to be a thoughtful safety measure, but its designer never imagined someone would want to unlock it on purpose.
Should have thought this through. This isn't like the rope I used in the circus. No, if I do that, the monitor will be pulled out of sync. How much longer do I have? What else can I do? Should I just let go and accept my failure? Has what I've done so far been enough? Will they call me a hero when they write my name over an empty tomb? Face it, I won't die a hero. I'll just be a circus girl from Ultranyaya, a temporary Laplace employee, or an apprentice leyline hunter.
After a few minutes near motionless, Elizabeth presses the button.
Okay, forget the backups. Switch to the main connection. Start evacuation preparations now. I'll activate the return program in 50 seconds.
But how will we know if she's in the return capsule?
40 seconds. We won't. Either she makes it or she doesn't. It's out of her hands. The teleportation ritual won't have enough energy if it isn't at the exact critical moment of the storm. I have faith in her. She'll come home.
And she will...
Alia, come home.
Voyager, save your friend.
I have to go home. People are waiting for me down there, but I don't have much time. I need something.
A knife. Really?
Maybe you can turn them into a knife or something. A knife would be more useful at this point. You know, to cut fruit or whatever.
Actually, that card there on the table would work better for that.
Why's that?
It's all about the material. Metal makes a better edge than paper. Never quite understood why you made them like that.
Oh, I was testing out a new alloy. I used it to make wind-songs and pointers cards. It gets harder and sharper when heated. Give it a rub with your hands and you can use it as a letter opener.
Oh, she has one of those? A letter opener. Wait, when did she has this? She always keeps that name card from Windsong close at hand. It's in her spacesuit, right? Pocket now. She learned how to cast her arcane skill while suited up. It had been a core part of her training. Really? A card saves lives.
Of course.
Sorry.
Thank you, Miss Winsong.
Again, ley lines and cards saves lives. Winsong, the GOAT. Thanks to the sharpness of the new material, thanks to the safety tether not being unbreakable, thanks to the study of ley lines. Really? Who knew? 30 seconds. Name day confirms the final coordinates. 20 seconds.
It was a pleasure working with all of you. If we survive this, I'm giving you permanent discounts at my store. Provided we survive.
How big are these discounts? Tell me now, I need to know how much I want to live.
Okay, she doesn't forget to grab Voyager beside her, who would otherwise have stayed there examining the equipment.
Stay away, please. Your violin is fragile.
10 seconds.
I hope there will still be weekends in the afterlife.
If there's anything after this, then we deserve overtime pay for all eternity.
Hell yes, thank you.
How can you be thinking of work right now?
I don't know. 1 second. The hatch seals shut behind her.
Капсула возвращения готова к отсоединению. Калибровка координат завершена.
Just in time.
Пожалуйста, вернитесь на свое место.
And yet, who knew that ley lines would save the day?
It looks like everything worked out smoothly.
She sinks into the seat, grips the disc tightly, and shuts her eyes.
Yes, I will make it. This is the last step. The simplest one.
Доставь меня домой.
What?
Is it me, or...?
Imaging data transmission complete. Reconfirming coordinates. RA, 14 hours, 49 minutes, 09.55 seconds.
More fascinating than the figures who suddenly collapse in a heap on their floor, it's the voice of the system that first grabs the staff member's attention. Experimental accidents aren't unusual in Laplace, but astonishing results always earn attention. Look at them. Did they all teleport? But where's the lizard?
Look, that's Elizabeth. See the snakes on her head? Seems like one of them is still awake. Told you they have independent minds.
Hold on. Those two work with the Foundation.
Out of the way! Go get medical support now!
Pointer to the rescue.
That's Miss Pointer, isn't it? So then, this must be the team from the Space Monitor Project. Have they failed again?
Shut up, dude.
Hold on. Check it out. If this data is really from the Space Monitor...
DEC, negative 102 degrees, 05 minutes, 45.82 seconds.
The storm is here. Please take precautions. Repeat, the storm is here.
It's all here. They really did it. They did it!
Hell yeah! Woo! Good job. I'm happy. And sleepy because it is late. They must be recovering. Sorry. The voice of a broadcast floods into her awareness.
Наши инженеры разрабатывают меры по минимизации воздействия высокого давления и температуры.
I'm on Earth.
Yes, you did. You deserve more than a hug.
Начиная с 1970 года, текущий проект бурения является результатом работы последних 7 лет. Ожидается, что эта глубина вскоре превзойдет скважину Берта Роджерса, который...
1977. That was the year that Mr. Kozlov found me. Could that mean that I will be able to see them again?
Who knows? Many people had the same questions she did as they awoke. Many things changed after that storm. A hand grips her shoulder.
You'll need to take care of yourself first, little astronaut.
Vila, my favorite healer.
Rebuilding a life requires a healthy body first. But I'm certain you are in good hands here.
Thank you. But who are...
This is my friend, Vila. My dearest, bravest comrade. And this is Kiperina. Would you mind if I introduced you as my apprentice?
Not at all. I've made up my mind. I want to keep learning the study of ley lines.
That's the second best news I've heard today. Elizabeth, Nameday, and Hen Jung are all still recovering in bed. You should have seen Pointer. She was mad as all hell. Claimed she'd be waiting for them to recover so she could whoop them back into the recovery ward. Anyways, I thought I'd best avoid that scene and pay a visit to my new apprentice.
So, then the best news you heard today. We did it.
Right?
That's good news for sure. But still not the best.
Beneath the soft sheets of the hospital bed, another hand claps Kiperina's. Aw, she was there all day. Aw, was she holding her hand? What a good friend. This is the best news. Welcome home. Indeed. Welcome home. But sad to say, I didn't get to work. Oh well. Alright. I think this... That is so weird, though, but... Wait. Why is she here? Alright, on to As If Nothing Happened Up There. And yet, we remain forever on the road. I'm hoping that this might be the last thing here, maybe? But who knows, right? A white stone wall divides the world into outside and inside. Footsteps and voices draw closer, abruptly breaking the silence of the courtyard.
Did we get that progress report on the Laplace teleportation project?
The teleport disk? Yeah, I guess it was a big success. They're already working on the field mission applications. Imagine if they could put it into mass production. I'd use it to commute straight to work. No more traffic.
I would do the same.
You'd better hope not. They'll start using it to summon us straight from home. It'll be like being on call 24/7.
I'd suck at that. I take that back.
Holy moly, I didn't think of that. Worse still, those Laplace workaholics would probably enjoy it.
No problem.
Well, it's not all bad. We got the data. Real-time observation of the universe during the storm from outer space. That's huge, I'll say. Looks like the whole universe is getting reversed, though. I mean, at least it's nice to know we aren't alone.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot I have my Xbox on. Sorry about that.
That's the spirit, man. Look for the silver lining. Why on earth wasn't that project an open volunteer call? Who wouldn't want to go to space? If I got the chance to spacewalk, I'd never let anyone forget it. You'd see it on my tombstone.
I know someone on their team. Name day. I'll ask him about it next time we're out for a drink. Too bad he's already out on another field mission. He's working for Laplace now, too. Working 2 jobs at once. Wow.
Is that admiration I hear? I thought you didn't like workaholics. I just don't want to be one. Still, things are going better now. We'll have this little storm problem solved soon enough.
Shh, Alvin, did you hear that?
What? Oh.
Music is rare in this place, but recently the ever-busy staff have felt it in the right spirit to revisit old hobbies. This is a well-known piece, one that once traveled with 26 other songs across the starfields, and still drifts there today. I almost don't want to skip it. And I'm already asleep. When old age shall this generation waste, thou shall remain in midst of other woe.
I know the piece. Pointer often plays that record in her office. She said it's a track from the Golden Record. The same record that Voyager 1 carries.
Where would it have been in 1987? At the edge of the solar system?
Its power won't run out until 2025, so long as there's no storm to stop it.
What will happen to it when it runs out? Will it stop or be destroyed?
No, nothing quite so bad. It just won't be able to send signals back to us. It will keep flying forward in space, continuing its endless journey. And if there's some alien life out there in the universe, they might find it someday. Perhaps many millions of years after the Earth is gone, swallowed up by the sun or the storm. To spend so much time and resources on something that won't respond to us after such a short time on a universal scale. It sounds even more useless than our arcane skills.
When staring at the flickering lights above, it's hard to imagine that the planet beneath our feet is nothing more than a speck in the universe. Then ours, a friend to man to whom thou sayest, beauty is whatever.
They didn't send it out expecting to get a quick response.
You're right. I suppose it's just like a friendly greeting.
A symbol.
Hi there. This is a gift from Earth, a place where life existed. We're trying to survive, but we may be defeated in time. Aliens or not, it's likely that it will just drift in space forever. But personally, I want to believe that someone's going to listen to that record one day.
Maybe Miss Kiperina can help us. If you see God up there in space, be sure to ask him what's his favorite piece on the record.
That kind of service is going to cost you. You'll have to pay up with your rib collection.
Before we start thinking about that, we will still need to cross the year 1999. Then we can figure out where that record will end up.
I think I know. Voyager listens intently to every word. Some she understands, many others lie beneath her reach. But she has something she wants to share with her friends. I can only assume what Voyager is. A melody played for her teammates, a blessing and encouragement for a brave little astronaut. A reply from 6.4 billion light years away. The message has been delivered. The recipient, a star that sings. That is all ye know on Earth, and all ye need to know. Ode on a Grecian urn. Real poem.
Raz. Два.
Do I need to press the button again? Yes, I do. It's so fun I could push a button. And yes, guys, NASA did provide this image. Just so you know. It's really cool. An image from years ago, guys. Like, a long-ass time ago. Hey, who's this? Her species lacks what Earth creatures call hearing, but she has her own way of interpreting auditory information. It's a melody unlike anything she's ever imagined, never felt before. It comes from that faint blue dot. Earth. Unbelievable. Eternal. Beautiful. It is her. That's the golden record.
It sounds nice.
Then keep listening. Wait, where are you going?
Just let them do their thing. We should go now. We got more work waiting for us. By the way, you were talking about those discs being prepared for field service, right?
Yeah, but I told you everything I know. Miss Pointer should give us the details in a few days.
Not Miss Hissabeth, huh? She seems real busy. I guess that's why she only sent one of her snakes to the victory party. I saw Windsong and Villa though. Oh, and Kiperina was there surrounded by a bunch of kids, and they all stuck around right till the end. There were a few Xeno guys there too. Whenever there's booze, you can count on them showing up. I think I saw one of their pilots having a drinking contest with a newt. Crazy!
God damn it, her, Elia.
They even roped in Mr. Ulrich. I caught name day desperately stopping Medicine Pocket from climbing up on a table to recite a speech. It was good fun. They even snapped a picture of it by the end.
It's a shame I missed it. I heard Mr. Ludwig values employees' mental health, so at least he'll be hosting more of those parties soon, right? Right?
The footsteps and voices fade away, and the sound of the violin comes to an end. The star looks down on this land with curious twinkles. This distant blue planet, a 1 in 10 quadrillion miracle. She has received golden, precious sounds, and now leaves behind a voice of her own. The first song she learned. For the days at Plexic, for the days to come, for those she knew, whatever, and for the distant echoes of civilization.
Please, listen.
And I will. So that's her? Or is that some other species? On this planet, she has witnessed sights she never knew existed.
In the silent dream,
Friends.
I see the blinking stars and a crystal
Brave
sphere.
visitors. So I'm just gonna be quiet now. The changing seasons, winding coastlines, warmth and cold, peace and conflict, poverty and wealth, cruelty and nobility, the rise and fall of civilizations, the birds slicing through the sky. All on a single speck of dust in the Milky Way.
How beautiful the stars are.
It is. One seemingly useless exploration changes everything, just as a star from afar changes you. And that is the end of 1987 Cosmic Overture. Yep, I was right. Alright, it looks like there are 2 more things to learn here before I end the video here, and I'm happy that I get to complete this thing before it ends. So, Teleportation Ritual Seminar. So, as many of you have read in academic journals, the theoretical feasibility of teleportation incantation is not determined by distance. Also, I might just mute the video because the song is very loud to me. So, muted now. However, the farther the distance, the more interference factors there are, and to this day, we still don't know exactly why. Thus, long-distance teleportation has always been considered the realm of pure fantasy. However, during the extreme conditions just before the storm, we gathered a vast amount of arcane energy fluctuation data from outer space to the Earth's surface. After repeated cross-analysis, we finally discovered a stable arcane waveform capable of anchoring teleportation incantations. My teammate, she gave it a misleading name, Pulsar Waveform. I suppose that was her way of being poetic or something. Yes, I hear some of you murmuring that this is purely experimental, lacking theoretical proof, and impossible to replicate. That is true. But the fact is, over the past few weeks, we've tested it repeatedly. As long as you simulate this waveform near the destination, and there's enough arcane energy, you can achieve teleportation with up to 95% accuracy. That's all I wanted to share today. I believe that one day in the distant future, with a complete theoretical framework, teleportation could become a field that outpaces aerospace itself. But even now, what we've uncovered is a stable, practical technology, perfect for food delivery. Okay, and here's the last one to read, so replay the footage. Party highlights. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, may I ask which one of you is Miss Hismith? I bring greetings from Constantine. I heard you speaking just now. Please don't all play dumb and pretend to be snakes. Greetings, Miss Winsong. The Foundation has heard about the outstanding role that ley line theory played in this aerospace experiment. Am I here to grant you a funding? No, I'm here to deliver Constantine's formal commendations, which surpasses any material support. Is this your apprentice, the greatest contributor to the success of this space experiment? Sorry, hiccups. Whew, it caught me off guard. Space experiment. Constantine specifically instructed me to offer Kiperina the highest congratulations, and to wish her a brilliant future at the LSCC. Hello, Miss Pointer. This teleport disc really is a miraculous once-in-a-century invention. Constantine sees it as having immense strategic value. Your colleagues are already grumbling that I've ruined the party atmosphere. I hope you won't mind my delivering her greetings. Are you offering me the stage to speak? Then I'll just take 5 minutes. Help, anyone! Save me from Medicine Pocket! I didn't know this table was their turf! They're still biting me! Hey, who's playing music at a time like this? Somebody, help! I don't get why Medicine Pocket likes to bite things. I've seen it in the trailer, and they like to bite in their pillows, they bite in their machines, their own arm, or anybody. Weird. So, that is really the end of the video, and I very much loved it. So, I'm very happy that I got to finish it before 3 days. But I still got one thing to do, and that is, I believe, Kiperina's thing. So, as always, thank you all for watching this video, and I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, please give this video a like or dislike. If you have anything to say about the video itself, and telling me what you think of the story to the end, the comment section is down below. Just say whatever you want. I don't mind it at all. The music is pretty awesome here, and I'm thinking that this might be way before their... I'm not sure if teleportation discs they've made in the beginning of the game. I'm not too sure. I'm not sure when does this take place. And I think Voyager was the one who found the golden disc in the first Voyager. The first thing they sent up in space. And she came here out of curiosity, made a friend, made some friends, and loved this world and this planet here. And yeah, a lot of things here. Also, for the fact being, and I just recently found out that there is a collaboration with a franchise game, and you all know it very well. And I just saw the video this morning before I even started this video. I believe it's the Assassin's Creed collaboration, and there's only 2 characters that are going to be in it. We all know who it is. It is our favorite assassin, our favorite auditore. And yes, I believe the event going to that collaboration will take place in Italy, I believe, or if the trailer I saw, it would take both places in both Greece and Italy. Why? Because I think the character from Odyssey, from Assassin's Creed Odyssey, might be there as well. Who knows, right? And I'm talking my ears off. So, as always, guys, thank you for watching, and thank you for bearing with me to go through this story here. And I hope you guys enjoy the weekend, and I hope you enjoy the video. And I will see you guys in the new video, so peace out. And have an awesome weekend.